welcome back to the channel. My name's Delano.
What's going on, guys? My name's Joey. Everyone knows me as Joey AP2 on Instagram. This is my 2004 Honda S2000 here. I've had it for about 4.5 years now. Purchased it back in October of 2019, right before the COVID pandemic. Just to give you guys a little overview of what we have here. Silver was not my first color choice, but I came to learn to like the color. So that's why I went with this two-tone color theme here with carbon fiber. So we have the Voltex Racing carbon fiber bumper here with the canards, VIS Racing carbon fiber hood. Mugen style carbon fiber hardtop. Sabon carbon fiber side skirts. We got the APR carbon fiber wing, Sabon carbon fiber trunk, and then last but not least, I do have a Spoon Sports carbon fiber rear diffuser. Just to go over a couple other mods we have here, I got some custom LED jewel eye retrofit headlights made by Diamond Light Works up in Chicago. Really, really nice headlights, really expensive, really worth it. But anyway, a couple other things we got going on here. First things first, a lot of people are like, how the hell do you drive this car so low? I do not. I do not drive the car this low. It's on air ride. Airlift 3-piece suspension. Really drops really low to the ground. I love it. It rides great. The ride height is right where I need it to be, where the fitment is perfect. There's no weird camber stance. There's none of that. It's got a whole bunch of other suspension mods too. We got lower control arms that were replaced, upper control arms in the front, the rear. We also have a anti-bump steer kit in the front, some upgraded tow arms in the rear. So we got quite a bit of goodies on the inside. We also have the Bride Racing seats, got custom carbon fiber steering wheel, carbon fiber shift knob, and the Bride seats do have a Kevlar carbon backing plate to it as well. So it's really cool contrast with the interior. Couple other mods we have here. So the car is NA, the motor is pretty much stock. I do really enjoy the reliability of this car, so I'm not trying to tinker around with the engine too much. We do have some exhaust work though. NVIDIA catback exhaust, NVIDIA 70mm test pipe, so there's no cat. We also took out the resonator in the rear, so it's just basically from the headers back, there's no sound restriction. And then of course there are mufflers in the rear to keep the drone to a minimum. So just to talk about the wheels on this car too, we do have our Revolve wheels here. They're 3-piece wheels made in California. A lot of people think they're work wheels. They're not works. I did want the works, but they're 6-month back order. Not trying to wait that long for wheels. I got these bad boys in 3 weeks. So you tell me, works for 6 months, Revolve wheels for 3 weeks. I'm gonna go with the wheels I can get right now. But I'm really happy with the fitment and the look of these wheels. They're 18 by 9.5 square fitment with a 29 offset, and the tires are 225, 35, 18 Hankook Evo 1 Z tires. Really, really good tires, very sticky. Don't drive these tires in the rain. Don't ask me why I know that, but these tires suck in the rain. But then again, this car is not meant to be driven in the rain. A lot of people think this is my daily. It's not my daily. I do have a 2011 Acura MDX that I drive to work and for all my other activities. But this is my show car. It's my weekend car. I take this out when it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day like this. 70 degrees, not a cloud in sight. So yeah, this is really a great car to take out on the weekend. 6-speed manual, of course, so it's really fun to drive through those gears and really wring out that 4-cylinder F22 engine that Honda provides on the S2000. It's not tuned at the moment. It does, you know, stock numbers are usually floating between 240 and 250. It's not a fast car. It's not meant to be fast in a straight line. This car is quick around the turns, and that's really what I was looking for when I was searching for my next project, my next baby. But of course, the Honda S2000 has always been a dream car since I was a child. Everyone remembers Fast and Furious. Can't forget that black S2000 there. Too soon, Junior. But anyway, that's really the scene that inspired me to buy an S2000 as I grew older. Pretty nice Mercedes AMG back there, not gonna lie. But yeah. All right, so as far as my favorite mod goes on this car, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty tough to choose. I would have to go with the hardtop. The carbon fiber hardtop for me is one of my favorite modifications on this car. It's a gorgeous piece. It's a real eye catcher here. A lot of people are like, oh my God, a carbon fiber roof. So that's one of the main attractions on this car, in my opinion. And of course the air ride, you know, I love the air ride as well. It's best of both worlds, handles really well. Everything's perfectly tuned on the suspension, so that way I don't lose any handling aspects with the suspension. I do have a couple other modifications that I do have planned for the future. I actually just ordered some APR carbon fiber mirrors. It's really been bothering me for a while with the silver mirrors, with all this carbon fiber on the car. So I think the carbon mirrors will really tie in nicely with the rest of the theme that I have going on. A couple other things too. I do plan on doing some engine mods. Eventually it's going to be supercharged. Not sure when. Maybe when living cost isn't through the roof, I'll be able to throw a nice little whistle under there and get some real performance out of this car. It handles beautifully around the turns, but I would love some more additional power going in a straight line. You know, I'm getting tired of getting past by minivans, you know what I mean? But at least I look cool when I get past, so I guess that works for me. But yeah, it's a really good show car. It's been extremely reliable for me. I've really haven't had any issues with this. The only issue I had with this car was the timing chain tensioner. Really common on these cars. About a year or two after I bought it, I heard a pretty loud ticking sound from the engine. So doing some quick research online, I found that the biggest common failure with those engines are the timing chain tensioners. But don't worry, the timing chain tensioner is right up front. It's a 20-minute fix, and thank God I caught it before it became a bigger problem with the internals of the timing system. So changed the timing chain tensioner, back on the road in 20 minutes, and now the engine sounds just like it came off the factory line. So I got to give props to Honda on the engineering with this car. Everything is super accessible. The engine bay, there's so much room for activities. It's really cake, to be honest. It's one of the easiest cars I've had to work on, to be quite frank. And that's really something you can't say about modern sports cars these days. You know, the engine bays are crammed, the suspensions are over-engineered with a million different control arms, so much wiring and all this other additional things you don't need. But that's what I love about this car. It's simple, it's easy to maintain, there's no electronic gizmos that I have to worry about. They're gonna break down in the future. I got my manual, I got my 3 pedals, I got my steering wheel, and I got my radio. That's all I need in this car. This is a raw driving experience. So there's no driving assist modes, there's no collision warning, none of that garbage. No traction control. We don't need that. We don't need that. Rear wheel drive, of course, so this car is easy to spin out. So gotta be careful. They're notorious for snap oversteer. So some tips and advice I can give to people that are looking to buy an S2000. Please do not cheap out with this car. Do not buy junk parts. Just be smart about it. Save your money. That's really the best advice I can give to you. Because if you're gonna buy these cars, I'm telling you, it's an S2000 for a reason. Everything is like $2,000 and up on this car. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, but the quality is worth it. The reliability is worth it. You don't want to put cheap parts on a nice car like this. But yeah, I've had this car for 4.5 years now. It's been really good to me. I love driving this car. I love pulling up to car shows in it and getting people's reactions. It's really just a humbling experience. A couple of years back, I was not very sociable, but this car kind of had to bring me out of my shell. So I have to say, it was a really, really cool learning experience with this car, and I'm happy I bought it. Not a single regret, and I don't plan on ever getting rid of it, to be quite frank. This is going to be something I want to pass down to my children when I get older. I want this to be a family ornament. So this car is not going to go anywhere. You can throw all your offers, all you'd like. I'm not selling the car. But yeah, it's a fantastic chassis. It's a shame that Honda doesn't make cars like this anymore. I really wish they did. Of course, they still offer the Type R now, and the Acura Type S just came out. Really, really nice cars, fun to drive, but if you ask me, it's not the same. This car is just raw. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, if you're gonna buy an S2000, do it the right way the first time around. Otherwise, you're gonna be chasing yourself in circles, spending more money than you would have the first time. So yeah, that's really it that we have here. I really appreciate you guys coming out to take a look at the car. I hope you all on YouTube are watching this video and get some entertainment and draw some inspiration if you're looking to buy an S2000. And yeah, that's really it. My name's Joey. Follow me on Instagram, Joey_AP2. I'm right here in Freehold, New Jersey. If you guys are local in the area, you already know this car, you know who I am. I'm always coming out to the local car meets and the local car shows just to make some new connections, make some new friends, and ultimately try to inspire the new generation that's coming into the car scene. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, last but not least, I really do want to give a shout out to my boy Delano over here for setting this up for me and coming out from Pennsylvania to shoot my car in Freehold, New Jersey. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you guys on YouTube are listening or watching his videos. Give him a follow. Let's support our local photographers. Let's support our local YouTube channels. Everything's got to be local, guys. That's really it. We're all one big family in the car scene, so let's keep it that way. And yeah, shoot him a follow. Let's get this done. Let's get some exposure from my boy. And thanks again for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoy what we have here on the S2000. And if you guys have any questions that I didn't answer on this video, you're more than happy to hit me up on Instagram in the DMs. I will answer any questions for you guys. I don't gatekeep anything. So yeah, if you need anything, you can reach me at JoeyAP2 on Instagram. Thanks so much.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.